Seems that now more than ever, it's so easy to slip into a victim mentality, or a mentality of, oh wow, woe was me kind of a thing. It's everywhere on social media, it's everywhere. You seem to turn, there's someone complaining about being a victim, someone complaining about being held down, successful people who are wealthy and have money and power and seemingly everything. They come out and say how they're victims now. And with the world kind of set up through that mentality, it's so easy to slip into that. I'm 61, and I would say for a good 50 years of my life, 50, yeah, probably about more like 40, that was me. I was that person, I was that victim. And I'm here to tell you guys, it does nothing but hold you back, despite the few that are successful who still claim victimhood. Those are the lottery winners, so be wary of lottery winners. They're basically telling you they're winning lottery numbers. But I have good news, and the good news is that you don't have to operate under the victim mentality. And here's how I got away from that mentality. First and foremost, very much like with diet and exercise and anything else in our life that's positive, what you want to do is try and replace the negative aspects of your life with something positive. So in other words, if it's diet, you want to get rid of junk food and replace it with whole foods. If it's exercise, you want to replace idle time watching TV or playing on your phone with exercise. Or if you're just kind of mindlessly wandering through life, replace those mindless hours with reading and trying to better yourself intellectually, or going to a school, or learning a skill, or a trade, pick up a hobby. So what you need to do is take a look at yourself introspectively. So in other words, if you've historically had a rocky relationship with a family member, whether that be a parent or an uncle or an aunt, and you typically go to that narrative as a victim would, and say, oh, well, you know, I wish my dad would have been a better dad, or why isn't my mom a better mom? Why don't they understand? Why aren't they here to help me? Oftentimes they are. Oftentimes you're just not hearing it. I know I wasn't hearing it. I wasn't hearing it from my parents, from my dad. My dad gave me great advice my whole life. My whole life he gave me great advice. And what did I do? I didn't listen. I was just dumb and rebellious, and I guess it's almost like a familiarity thing where like you're so close to a person, you see them all the time, you think, you know, what do they know, kind of a thing. You hear it from a friend or someone who's in the limelight, and you think, oh, well, yeah, there you go, maybe I'll do it then. But what I think we all need to do, and this includes me because I need to continue to do this, is instead of saying that, instead of repeating that, whether it be to ourselves or whether it be to our friends or so-called friends who will enable us to continue to be victims, instead of saying, why couldn't my dad have been a better father? What you need to do is say, how could I have been a better son? And if you adopt that mentality, if you look at people as Mike Tyson once said recently, the older he got, now he's probably about 5-6 years younger than me, the older he got, the more he realized that everyone was his teacher. And so I'm consciously and actively replacing the negative thoughts, the negative actions, and the negative words with positive. Someone comes up to me and criticizes me, and hey, it happened today. It happened to me today. Instead of me taking the, what do they know, or who do they think they are, talking to me like that, I paused for a second and I thought, what they said was true. And so with that, I changed my attitude towards how I approach that particular activity that I was doing today. It happened to be boxing, and I was actually dilly-dallying during my warm-ups. I wasn't really paying that close of attention. I was talking to a person I hadn't seen in a while, and one of the coaches came up to me and said, what are you doing talking? Get to work. This is serious business. And he's right. So with that, I politely excused myself, warmed up, did my workout, continue the conversation at the appropriate time. So that's the kind of person you want to be around. Be around people that want you to get better, that expect you to get better, and that want you to change for the positive. That they won't tolerate negative talk. They won't tolerate the victim mentality. Yeah, bad things happen to all of us, but it's how we react to those bad things. It's how we absorb the bad and turn that around and harness it and turn it into something positive and good. And we all can do that. So yeah, I just wanted to come on here and talk to you guys, and actually talk to myself about this, because it's very important, guys. It's very important to all of us to eliminate these negative thoughts that turn us into victims. Stand up straight. Put your shoulders back. You are somebody. Guys, to everyone who's watching this, to everyone who's on this beautiful journey with me, and to me who's on this journey with all of you guys, it's our time to shine. I love all of you, and I want all of you to get better, and I don't want any victims anywhere. Let's all do this together. And again, let me know what you think in the comments. Hopefully we can open up a good discussion there. Love all you guys, and I will definitely talk to you in the next video. Thank you for everything.